comments very much. Now, let me turn to an issue, Medicaid. The Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates that more than 10 million people will lose access to Medicaid because of the bill under consideration right now in the House. In fact, CBO didn't even get to score all of the Medicaid provisions, so it could be higher. But the consequence of that is millions of people losing Medicare will mean that many more people will go to the emergency rooms because they don't have a doctor. Many community health centers will close because that's the margin that keeps them open. Nursing homes will likely close. In fact, frankly, it will probably undermine significantly the healthcare systems in every state in the union. So why are you making these cuts?
First of all, we haven't made cuts. We've only in Washington would those be called cuts. The reductions that are proposed are reductions in the rate of growth over the next 5 years. And those reductions are to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse. And I'll explain to you, there's 1 million people now on Medicaid who are accepting Medicaid or collecting from Medicaid in 2 states. That's illegal. They're stealing from the Medicaid program. We've now been able to identify them, which no other administration was able to do. There are 2 million people who are collecting both Obamacare, or 1 million people who are collecting Obamacare and Medicaid. That's illegal. It is also a theft. There are 1 million illegal aliens in the states that have allowed that, like California. And as soon as we made the announcement that we are not going to allow that funding anymore, Gavin Newsom followed by making his announcement that he's not going to fund it anymore. So his compassion ended where he had to start paying for it. The remaining, and there's only 8.5 million people affected by this. The remaining people who are affected are able-bodied male workers, males, who refuse to get a job, who refuse to even meet the minimal thresholds that President Trump has demanded, that they be looking for a job, that they be getting education.
Excuse me, Secretary. That's rhetoric, not reality. You're going to have 10 million people without health care. They're going to the emergency rooms. It is going to undermine the health care system in every state of this country, and you'll be responsible along with the president. Thank you.